Hi Paula, and hi to all of my new friends at the Real Women of Philadelphia. Emily and Jen and oh my God, Nana, I love you all. Trish and Sheila, congrats, way to go. Ms. Paula has asked us this week to come in, y'all, and make a video about our Real Women of Philadelphia experience, which I thought was great because it gives you the opportunity to just interact even closer. And I want to take this opportunity to invite you into Claudia. Originally from New Orleans, I moved to Atlanta about 9 years ago with my husband and my family. And since that time, I have become the caregiver, the sole caregiver for my dad, who's 88, who's suffering from a very debilitating disease. He's suffering from Alzheimer's and dementia. And since that time, I've had to become basically bound to the house with him and making foods and cooking for him and my kids as well. Just to clear up a few myths, I've had so many questions on the forum. I have about 86 friends with whom I interact on the Real Women of Philadelphia channel. And they ask me all kinds of questions, you know. Am I a professional? No, I'm not a professional. I do love to cook, and I do have a passion for food. I come from a family of cooks. My mother was an excellent cook, and my sister was an excellent baker. They've since passed away. And I guess by osmosis somehow I got some cooking expertise or some kind of cooking know-how from them. But no, I'm not formally trained, no formal culinary training. I just cook what I like to eat and what I think is healthy or healthier for my family, and I try to look for new things, new ingredients, and experiment with them, you know, swap up sweet and savory. I was inspired by Paula Deen to recreate myself. And so in the midst of making all these recipes because all the recipes that I'm submitting are my original recipes. I don't copy them. You know, I may get kind of an idea, but basically they're my own recipes. And I call them Nouvelle Creole. It's a new genre of food that I've been working on presenting for a long, long time now. But I just haven't done it because I've been so afraid to do it. You know, and not knowing the path to go, just not having the opportunity. Nothing felt right. And then here comes Real Women of Philadelphia, which made me feel very comfortable because Paula was involved, and she is just so down to earth and just wonderful, and she just makes you feel like you can just, you know, just climb to the top of Mount Everest and back down again with very little effort. But at any rate, wanting to do something, I started thinking, you know, what can I do from home that would be able to stimulate myself and to satisfy me personally and to give me something to do and re-energize me, allow me to be with my family and to provide the needs for my family and to help in a tough economic situation. Something that I would love to do, that makes me happy to do. And food and cooking was the answer because, y'all, there's always somebody hungry. There's always somebody out there that needs or wants somebody to do food for them. So even though I never thought about it, all of a sudden, front and center, there it was for me. So I've been trying to work out the details and trying to just get my recipes out in front of right people who will appreciate what I'm trying to do and would embrace the concept and help me to move forward. And this was that opportunity for me. But also, on top of that, not only for that, on top of that, just to interact, I have learned so much about myself. You know, and incorporated so many things. I've set so many examples for my children. They watch me plan. They watch me go through with the diligence. You know, they've seen me up and down, and there have been some ups and downs, spills and slips, and just all kinds of crazy things going on, and just laughed at myself. Most of all, I've learned what I am horribly IT challenged, and I thought that I had some type of computer savvy. about that. Nothing could be farther from the truth. Even now, even doing this video, filming myself and going back and looking at it, we're our own worst critics. But and also just going around and talking to the different people. My whole community, at the place where I buy the ingredients, the whole food stores, the people at my church, the people at my exercise class, just everyone is just unbelievable how they're spurring me to go on. Claudia, you can do this. You've got what it takes, and just all of the wonderful inspiration and the kindness of people. It's fun. It's been so fun and uplifting, and it's really given me a sense of self. I love that. I love going onto the forum and reading what other people are doing. Just when I think that I'm at my lowest point, I'll go onto the forum and there's somebody that's either feeling the same way I'm feeling or really down in the mouth, and then I gotta jump in and send them something to uplift them and help them to get right on track, and just inspiring others and being inspired by others. I think that has just been one of the very, very fulfilling things for me doing this whole thing. Just the outreach has just been unbelievable. Then I've just got to tell y'all, probably the highest point of this whole thing for me was during the first week, at the end of the first week, after I'd gone through all the IT challenges, because I tried to upload so many times, couldn't do, just like everybody, couldn't do it, it was a mess, and I finally figured it out. Well, at the end of that very week, Paula Dean was in Atlanta, and I went and I met her. Just when I was about to quit, I was like, I can't do this, I can't do it. I met Paula, and she took my hands and she looked into my eyes, and I told her, she was talking about her book, Savannah Style, and she said, any questions? And I don't know what came over me, and I raised my hand and I said, hey Paula, did you bring any cream cheese with you today? And man, she lit up like a firecracker, started talking about the Real Women of Philadelphia, interacted with me, and then I went up to the signing, and I was able to speak with her for a minute. Not long, of course, because there were people waiting, but just the 5 minutes that she gave me was enough to just turn me completely around. She took my hands and she looked into my eyes and she said to me, she said, now doll baby, you can do this. And if you're from New Orleans, she said, you got the jump, because we know people from New Orleans can cook. Paula, thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for loving us back and for just pouring yourself out into us. So what started out as a very cumbersome kind of befuddling exercise and futility for me has evolved into a great experience, and it's something that I will carry in my heart probably for the rest of my life. And Paula, again, I just want to thank you, and everyone, my family, for supporting me, just for being there, and just for grinning and bearing and kind of just shaking your head when I was like way out there really into space. All of my friends that have lent their support and their comments, and to all the people that are coming over and eating all these cream cheese recipes. I thank you. Good luck to all of you out there, and thank you, Craft. I'm gonna keep going, keep moving forward, and just remember what my mother used to always say to me. She would say, Claudia, it ain't long as it has been. Talking to all of you again, hopefully face to face in Savannah real soon. I'm Claudia Signal-Leon from Atlanta. I love you guys. Bye.